Welcome back to another Sports Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We got some big NFL news today. Carson Wentz has been traded to the Indianapolis Colts for a third pick and a second pick that could turn into a first round pick. Well, third round in the second round. In the second round can be turned into a first round pick
First round
if he
in
plays
the 2022 draft.
Yep, if he plays 75% of the games because my man is injury prone.
Yep.
So let's start off. You like the trade?
Yeah, I do.
For both teams?
I think Carson Wentz needed to get out. I mean, they got Hurts. Hurts isn't gonna show up and play.
Yep.
He proved it. They should. That last game they played was ugly, but not keeping him in. But I think the Eagles win with that. The Colts still have to pay out the rest of that contract too, which is
the cap. The cap hits Eagles. Though.
Yeah.
So it's a cap hit on Philly, which
okay.
It's the least.
Really, I thought it was. I thought they said it was okay.
Yep, all the cap hit goes to the Eagles, so which sucks. So they're paying for a guy that's not on their team.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean the Colts went big. What I read too was that the offensive coordinator or the coach was his offensive coordinator when Wentz was on his best seasons.
Yep.
And he came up with like quote saying like the fundamentals that Wentz was doing at the Eagles and what they did with them was awful, and they think they can definitely get him back on track. And if that's true, like that's huge for the Colts.
Yeah, because before he got hurt, he was MVP. He was in the talks for MVP, so he's a baller.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened to him. Confidence went down, so I agree with you that the trade was a good trade. Both teams got what they wanted. The Eagles get the picks. They got compensation for Wentz. Colts gets a QB. They haven't like the QB of the future that they want to run with if they're to go. There is one loser that I will say part of this trade, the losing, which is crazy because the team that's losing isn't even part of the trade. I think the Chicago Bears lost out.
Yeah. Yep. Because that's who they were.
Yep. Yeah. They were rumored to get them. They were growing impatient about waiting for the news that they're going to get the deal or not, and which is weird because they really only offered them a second and third. Well, let's just say first and third. He's going to play the whole season, so they really offered them a first and a third round. What were the Bears holding out on? You know?
Yeah.
So
and I feel like the Bears, they're going to be going for quarterback. They're going to go for. I know they're talking about J.J. Watt trying to get him, and I have a feeling the Bears aren't going to get the players they want, and they're going to have to stick with their good old awful two-set quarterbacks. But yeah, I mean, just from the Colts standpoint, is I'm blanking on the rookie's wide receiver, something with an M, but he came out and showed up. I'm gonna hate myself for not figuring it out, but he's got some young core players on that team too. Once going into that,
they got good defense. They have a really good defense.
Yeah, their offensive line was looking really good. They just honestly like the clicking piece would be a quarterback. And if Wentz can come out and play like his MVP seasons, I mean that's huge for the Colts.
Yep. So would you say Colts won overall?
Overall, Colts win. Especially, I thought it was a little more even because I thought they had to pay out Wentz's contract. But now knowing that they got the cap, then I think the Colts win that.
Yeah. Yep. All the cap is Philly's taking all the cap hits.
Yeah.
So.
But I will say with Philly though, like they have Hurts, so I don't think they get a big hit with losing Wentz.
Yeah.
Because Hurts is, I think, the next quarterback for them, and
he's a baller. He showed, yeah. Yep, they would have won the last game of the season if the coach didn't.
Oh yeah.
The coach cost them that game.
They threw the game. I don't know what that was about, but yeah.
All right, so that's it for the sports talk. Maybe next time you'll hear from us, it'll be a Deshaun Watson news.
Or J.J. Watt. Still don't know about J.J. Watt yet.
But yeah, right. Colts won, Eagles won. Bears lost. Bears still suck. And we're out.